Hello, creatures. Welcome to part 2. If you're still here for this RPG, it probably means that you're somewhat interested in it. I myself am slightly interested in it, but I feel like this game's days are numbered for me. I don't know, unless it really picks up and really gets interesting, I'm probably gonna have to drop it with some final thoughts. Mr. Revy. Good morning. Morning. God, I hate doing that voice, that just hurts. Did you not have enough sleep? You don't look so good. No, that's not it. There are no There are no pancakes. I had a very good sleep last night. I see, that's good. Then the bed you slept on is pretty old and hard at any rate. It even makes a creaking sound whenever one turns while sleeping in it. I suppose it's time to buy a new bed. Well, not that it matters to you anyway. What was I saying? I love how, the village girl is just like, we're gonna go buy a new bed. Is there a 40 winks or something in the village? That was colloquial for Australian. A 40 winks is a bed store for anyone, internationally who doesn't have 40 winks in their country. My mum wants me to tell you that breakfast is ready. Alright, so there is pancakes. Is something the matter? Once you're done with breakfast, could you... Never mind, it's nothing. I just remember I have to hang out the laundry, so if you'll excuse me. That was weird. Does she want the the vampire? Does she want that? What's going on? There's just slapping. Oh, okay, I'll give them credit. The food disappeared. That was nice. Wow, that was cool. I wish I could do that with plates. Just absorb them into my body and just relocate them in the sink. That would just make my life so much easier, and my mum would just respect me. That implied that she doesn't have respect for me. What am I talking about? I'm someone making YouTube videos in the lowest level of the house. It's not a basement, but it might as well be one. I'm glad to see that you enjoyed the breakfast I prepared. Oh, by the way, Revy, how long do you plan to stay in this village? What does she want us to, nick off already? She's just like, I don't like the way my daughter's looking at you. Well, I haven't really thought about it, but I'll probably stay for a while. I see. In that case, Luna! Shouting. What is it, Mum? Why did you suddenly call for me? You're free in the morning, right? Revy is new to this village, so I'd like you to bring him around. Eh? What is with that weird reaction? Revy, you're fine with my daughter bringing you around, right? Yeah, well, I was actually just thinking of looking around the village. Why isn't that convenient? What are you saying, Mum? What? You're not complaining now, are you? After all, you said before about how you would love to hold hands with... Alright, I'll do it. Jeez, this is turning into Twilight. I just... My god. Not again. It seems I keep getting Revy into awkward situations. Well, why don't you just relax and not worry so much? How can I not worry when it's your fault in the first place? Sorry, shall we go then? Yeah, let's go. Are we gonna go looking for a 40 winks now just to get a new bed in the village? Oh, before we proceed, do you have any places in particular you'd like to visit? 40 winks! I just said 40 winks. Seriously, is it that hard? No, not really. If anything though, I would like to know about the whole village. In that case, we'll just take a tour around the village. It'll take a while though, so is that okay with you? Well, Not that it would take very long since it's just a small village. Hang on! A small village and you can just go and buy a new bed. I mean, okay, I don't see any roads, so I'm assuming there's no cars. How the hell do you get a car? How the hell do you get a car? How the hell do you get a bed from 40 winks to, like, a house inside a village? Like, I mean, okay, bed frames, you can take them in piece by piece. Probably with a few strong people, you could, like, get it in there. But still, it's just so casual, like, oh yeah, we'll just go buy a bed. No problem. Then let's go. We'll start the supply shop right across the bridge ahead. Oh, okay, so I guess this is, like, the tutorial. It'll be like Pokemon, where it's like, here's the mart, and oh cool, we can climb up on the ladder. Let's Hello, Luna, thank you very much for the help the other day. That was just, no, I'm not gonna do that again. That was weird. If I walk in the grass, am I gonna catch a Pikachu? Good morning, Luna. Good morning, cutie. Whoa, Luna, there's brought a guy here. Don't get any funny ideas, please. This gentleman here is just our guest. You're no fun. You're not fun, you're no fun. Stop teasing me. He's just our guest, alright? Sorry, this is the supply shop. You can also call it the item shop. It sells herbs, potions, madocks, and even ropes for mountain climbing. I believe one can find all the general neat ones easy. In fact, my family patronizes this shop often. patronizes. I don't actually feel like that word is right here. I mean, it probably is, and I'm probably just making a fool of myself, but when it says my family patronizes this shop, I mean, I'm sure it's pronounced patronizes, but patronizes, they sound the exact same, so do they come in and just like, some shop? I mean, why would we go here when we can go to 40 winks? I see. I'm cutie. As a prodigal daughter, I manage this shop in place of my father. And well, like Luna said, I sell pretty much all general items, so be sure to come here for all your general item needs. This music's actually very pretty, so I'm just gonna turn it up. What's your name, mister? Revy. I'm still gonna say Revy, I'm sorry. Got it. If there's anything that you lack, you can either speak to me or my father, who occasionally shows up here. After all, we're trade gurus who sell all sorts of items, even those from the black market. Well, we just found the local drug dealer. Sweet. We know where to get hooked up on all the good shit. You said black market? Shh, don't swell on small it wasn't even a small detail, it was just, oh yeah, and the black market. It was more like an anecdote or an afterthought. So, well, this is it for the supply shop. Let's head out. What? Is this shop haunted? They just materialized, just like, wee. What are they gonna say? Ooga booga booga? Potions restore HP instantly, but are costly. At any rate, yellow herbs are more than enough for my son. Okay. When heading out to dungeons, it's always wise to stock up herbs and potions. I mean, you get the same advice from Pokemon NPCs. Like, surely by now, anyone who's interested in, like, the JRP genre would have this shit down pat. Can I sell anything? Okay, we got stuff. I'm really curious to... Okay, there was a gap there. Oh my fucking hell. Sorry. Let's now head to the inn. That's right ahead. It's probably closed now, but it's the nearest place of note from here. Okay, now they're just permanently there. I don't see why they couldn't have been there for the conversation. I mean, small details, but it's kind of weird. Oh wow, Luna, it sure is rare of you to have a man accompany you. Okay. Cool. That bridge. I'm kind of I want to go into what's it? Okay, that's a place. That's to enter the map. As I thought, the inn is closed. Well, let me just explain some things about the inn. To be exact, this is an income. I'm just not even gonna bother. I'm sorry. What? The first floor is the bar, while the second floor is the inn for travelers. Well, not many travelers come here, since this is just a small village which apparently has a 40 winks. Still though, there's a need for a place to... There's a need for a place for guests to stay in, which is why there's some support for the inn from the villagers. As for the bar, business is apparently thriving at the moment, seeing how most villagers frequent it. Oh, that's a very casual way to say that, you know, they're always drinking. Also, the landlady of this place is a very nice person, who opens the inn till late at night. After all, there have been travelers who come knocking on the door during the late hours because of that. The inn is usually... I'm just not doing the tempo and phrasing of this sentence right. Because of that, the inn usually opens just before noon instead of this time. Well, I could try knocking on the door now, but I think it's best that we don't disturb the landlady at this time. Are there any guests staying here now? If I remember correctly, a group of 3 adventurers currently stay in the inn. Ah, there's also a slayer who's apparently coming to stay here, and rumor has it that the slayer is incredibly skilled. A slayer? Yes, to be exact, the slayer specializes in slaying vamp. Is something wrong? No, I'll explain that in detail later. Now let's go up the stairs to the north and head to the weapon and armor shop. Okay, cool. Slayer who specializes in slaying vampires. Well, that's foreshadowing if I didn't know better. Can I abseil down the well? Or is that just... that's the rope's just there, just because... I thought that was like... not a passive word. Smartly dressed up. Oh my god, here we go. At first, I thought this is nothing more than a small village. But now I've come to realize how this village actually, well, suits me. Sorry, I just had to get onto some sort of grandeur there, just with that, you know, smartly dressed old guys. Ah! Lively boy. Oh, Lena, teach me something fun to play again today. Okay. I really thought it was going to be like the Pokemon kid and just be like, shorts are the best. Good morning, Mr. Maddock. Oh, good morning, Miss Luna. It is rare of you to come here. What brings you here? Is a message from Stella, or is it that spear you bought before has worn out? No, I'm here today to, well, bring Mr. Revied around the village. He's a traveler, and so he's particularly interested in this sort of place, or so I think. I see. So this unfamiliar gentleman you brought here is to be my potential customer. Mr. Revied, yes, my name is Maddock. Wow, we already knew your name, but thank you. I basically sell weapons and armor here. I'm also open to discussions with regards to weapons, but, well, how about you showing me your 2 hands first? Mr. Revied. Ah, you must be hesitant about showing the hands of a swordsman to a suspicious old man whom you just met. I've really got to stop doing the condescending old guy voice. No, I don't really mind. Then I shall look now at your hands. I shall now look at your hands. This is... What's wrong, Mr. Maddock? Ah, my word. My word! It's a huge word out there. World. I have looked at the hands of hundreds of weapon wielders, but I have never once seen hands as seasoned as yours, Mr. Revied. Oh, I got it right. Who exactly are you? Oh no, I probably should not be asking such a thoughtless question. Is he really so strong? Well, that is unless my eyes are not playing tricks on me given my old age. At any rate, there is no need for me to comment too much on the skills of a master swordsman, a dual sword wielder and a fencing style with 2 long swords. Well, in any case, feel free to buy any swords that you would like the next time you come. Yeah, I'll do just that. Let's go to our next destination. Ah, yes. See you later, Mr. Maddock. Alright, do come by often, even if you do not need anything here. I will prepare the tea cakes the next time you come. Well, he's a lovely old fella. Old dude. Lovely old dude. What's wrong, Mr. Ravi? That old man is no ordinary person. You mean Mr. Murdoch? I mean, keep nearly saying Murdoch. Yeah, the thing is, an ordinary person wouldn't be able to easily tell the difference in the talents of people, no matter how knowledgeable that person is. God, that was a mouthful. But that old man was apparently able to tell how strong I am as a swordsman just by looking at my hands. How could he possibly have witnessed enough fighting skills to be able to do just that? I'm sorry, I don't quite follow you. He's someone who has the ability to measure my strength. That's all there is to it. I suppose we should go up the stairs to the north next. No! Let's head to the village chief's house east from here instead. Sorry, I'll be sure to explain later, just don't go up those stairs. Alright. I'm assuming, like, that's gonna be the combat area. Oh, okay. Okay, there's a person with really cool hair, just sort of, what did they say? Mature girl. Luna, you won't teach my friend, oh, Jesus, Mary Christ, that is, how do I say that? My friend, my jello. Sounds like Nigella, my jello. Anything too extreme to play right. God, that's, what do they play, like Bloody Knuckles or something? Alright, we'll just have a little bit of more of a poke around before I end it. That's probably gonna lead to a cutscene, so let's just talk to this person. Old man resting under a tree. Oh, Luna, just, I can't do any other old people voices other than, like, the really condescending, like, noble. Oh, Luna, please give my regards to Stella. Okay, so clearly wants me to go in there. That seems like a, oh, shite. Okay, this is the village chief's house. As the village chief is busy right now, we can only see his house from the outside. Oh, so we just gotta stare at the biggest house in the village. Okay. Next would, oh my god, what? Okay, that was, sorry, Norton was being a Fruit Loop. We good, we're still there. Next would probably be Mr. Rush's, or should I say the smithy. Let's head there. What's the difference between the smithy and the weapon dude? Like, can I craft shit? Okay, now that we're done with that, small little, I'm just gonna end it on this bridge. We're gonna stare off into the distance, and I'm gonna thank you all for watching. Thank you very much, creatures. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm gonna be, I can't think of a better word to say. I just, I had words, but I'm going to be unleashing a torrent of videos over the next few weeks. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye!